Are you guys as excited as I am? It's Spotify Wrapped Day.
Oh, yeah.
It's Spotify Wrapped Day, everybody.
I think, you know what I think is more annoying than, I don't think it's annoying when people post their Spotify Wraps. I think what's annoying is when people are I'm annoyed at people posting their Spotify Wraps. It's like, shut up. You're trying so hard to be like, it's like, shut.
Yeah, people thinking that they have a interesting take of being like, I don't want to see your Spotify Wrapped. It's like, okay, all right.
I think it's fine to be annoyed by the people that are annoyed about posting, but I get really annoyed about the people that are annoyed about the people that are annoyed about the people I think that's a little too far.
What a shot to take on your first
here's
appearance
the thing.
on the pod.
Yeah, there definitely has to be a line somewhere. But you did just cross it.
Yeah,
okay?
I agree.
You're gonna come up into the Friendly Fire podcast.
You're gonna come up in the Friendly Fire podcast with multiple liquids. Very bisexual of you, by the way.
Thank you.
To have two different drinks.
Thank you so much. I'm culturally, fiscally bisexual, but culturally straight.
Yeah. I like that. I think that's right. Yeah. It's like, people. That's the secret way that people say they're a Republican.
Is what?
By saying they're straight?
They'll say like socially I'm liberal, but fiscally I'm conservative. Yep. And that's just their secret way of going, I did vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah. We hang out in different friend groups because I've never heard, I don't even know what the word fiscally means.
It means you're conservative when it comes to your finances.
So you also know I'm poor.
Yeah.
Well,
that was a little twofer.
Just be careful if you go to Tijuana and you pay money for a fiscally show. It's not. It's not about finances.
Yeah.
It's about a woman and a donkey.
Are those real? Do you think?
Women? I think so. I've heard tell.
By the way, we have Lucas McCrary here today. I think we introed.
I've heard tales of women,
Thank
but
you.
I don't know.
You guys are good laughers. You're making me feel very good.
That was very funny.
I think I'm hitting out some C's, and you guys are giving me A laughs. I really appreciate it.
I really think that's what it's about sometimes. I think it's just about being able to laugh louder than you might need to.
Yeah.
And that's how you have a successful podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just need a good...
Which we will have one day.
Eventually we're working there.
We will all have a successful podcast one day.
You have a successful... What do you call your show, The Absolute Show?
Well, I didn't want it to be a podcast because I hate podcasts and I hate being on them.
Yeah. Yeah, same dude.
But I think it made sense to call it... We eventually started posting it on Spotify and all the other stuff as a podcast because it... Just for more views and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a live podcast.
A live show.
A live show. I'd prefer it just to be like a, live show. Live comedy show. Live talk show.
Oh,
live comedy talk show.
I don't know if it's more of a show and more of like an experience, though. You know, like a life-changing.
Yeah.
It's almost a lifestyle.
Yeah. Is Tony Robbins a show, or is that something that changes your life?
Yeah, you tell me.
Right.
Yeah, who's Tony Robbins in this situation? You know what I mean? It's the audience or you.
Right. Yeah.
Do you know who Tony Robbins is?
Of course.
Okay, I was just checking.
He's the co-founder of Baskin
Robbins?
Yeah.
I think you're confusing him with Mr. Donuts.
Is that a person?
Mr. Donuts invented Baskin Robbins ice cream?
No, but Mr. Donuts, first name Duncan. That's why they... Have you ever been into a Dunkin' Donuts Baskin Robbins combo? It's great. They exist.
They do a Dunk and Donuts and a Baskin
and Robbins. Yes, they do. Yeah, a Dunk and Donuts and a Baskin and Robbins. It's like a KFC Pizza Hut combo, or a Taco or a Long John Silver's A&W.
That's the ultimate evil. The Long John Silver's A&W.
That one. There should never be a place that you can go get a root beer float, a hot dog, and fried fish in one place. I don't think.
Yeah,
maybe a state fair.
Yeah, I think like for safety reasons, they need to have them in separate places, like how there's a waiting period to buy a gun.
Right, yeah.
We shouldn't make it so readily available for these people.
You should have to at least go to a second location to get your fish after you get your hot dog.
Yeah, but after I'm getting a hot dog, there's no way I'm leaving to get a fish.
What?
I'm tired.
You're tired from a hot dog?
You don't get tired from hot dogs? Those give you energy?
I mean,
hot dog energy drinks.
Scientifically,
blended
yeah.
hot dog.
Yeah.
Scientifically,
It's bulking.
Scientifically, a hot dog would give you energy. Yes, carbohydrates,
the way I'm
protein.
using them.
If anything, it's actually releasing.
Yeah. I'm consuming them just in a different way than I feel like you guys.
It's alternative medicine.
Yeah.
I mean, hot dogs are a brutal. I mean, just a brutal. It's almost negative nutritional value.
Yeah.
Like the harm it does is offset by whatever calories you would consume. I would assume there's certain things like I think that about like have you ever had like a really good workout and then afterward like I went.
You already lost.
Yeah, you're out.
Dude, I went to
you're out on this part.
I had a good workout.
We have good faces.
Yeah. And I don't even have a good body either. It's just I kind of am like the Nosferatu of the.
No, yeah.
Turn the lights off. You know what? I
You're
use.
swole as fuck, dude. I see those shoulders. You're broad.
You do have.
I'm trying to get. I mean, this is an ongoing thing, but I've been trying to
make him talk about oats.
I'm
man.
eating oats. I'm trying to get the keys to the yard. If I go to prison, I am taking bucked up. I am doing burpees. I have been doing a new thing. I've been trying to get the 200 grams of protein a day. It's very hard. It's not very feasible for my lifestyle.
200 grams of protein a day.
Yeah, I'm doing.
That sounds like a lot.
It's, you know how much? If you don't realize,
seems like more than you would need.
It's one. You need 1 gram per body weight, or
you're telling me you weigh 200 pounds,
or up to 1.5. Studies show.
There it is.
So I go in the medium. I weighed 190 this morning, which is gross because I'm not 190. I'm fat. Skinny
Lucas, how
fat.
much do you weigh? I'm so
175.
I weighed myself actually before coming here.
Really?
After a poop?
I'm interested.
Do you ever do the before and after for a poop?
Yeah, I did that and I gained 3 pounds.
How are you? How are you pooping?
Upside down into his mouth.
Yeah, I'm sucking in all the toilet water. I prefer if the people before me didn't flush.
Okay, I don't.
Gross.
This is making my tummy hurt.
Gross.
How much do you weigh?
I do want to know how much you
175?
weigh.
What's your?
I think you're
175?
165.
164.
Fuck.
Ooh,
And
nailed
that's
it,
the
dude.
highest that I've weighed in years.
Really?
Maybe ever.
You do have a dainty little body,
Thank you so much.
but you carry it well.
Thank you so
But
much.
you like rock climb.
Well, I go to a rock climbing gym, but I don't rock climb. I go to the other side where there's free weights and stuff.
Yeah.
But I like going there because it's all lesbians and trans men.
Nice.
And trans women. So I'm the strongest one there.
You're stronger than the trans women are?
Some of them, in certain ways.
Yeah.
Mentally, I think.
All right.
Sorry. Is that too far?
Nah. We're
Sorry.
okay.
We're freaking Austin, Texas, last bastion of free speech. I thought this was a safe place.
Yeah, we're free speech warriors here in Austin, Texas. We say what we want.
We're really the last line of defense.
Yeah, we're really the last. We're the last
I love when
line.
people. I mean, yeah, it's very.
We're the thin blue line for. We're the thin blue line for free speech here in Austin.
Yeah, we're the heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one has a more dangerous job than us.
No, because their words have weight.
Yeah. No,
it's
for
fucking
real.
no. It's fucking very important.
It's very important what we do.
Yeah.
You think it's? I mean, it's got to go like first responders below us, soldiers below us, last line of defense for freedom of speech above all. Because if you lose comedians,
Stay-at-home moms in there somewhere.
Stay-at-home
above,
moms.
I would
nurses
say
are heroes. Don't
nurses
forget
are
that.
heroes.
Yes.
At least they were a couple years ago.
Yeah, no, they were, and servers also heroes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are.
And not food servers. We're talking about those who serve cunt.
Yes. Speaking of
Because I'm
trans
cunt,
people.
bitch. Have you heard that song?
Because I'm cunt, bitch?
No.
No, I have not
cunt,
heard
bitch.
that.
How much
Siri,
of-
what's that cunt song?
How much of songs are you allowed to play on these things?
None.
No,
We'll get copyright stroke, but we don't monetize them
We're
anyways.
not monetized, so
Yeah.
Can we
okay,
just
who
cut the
knows?
mics and listen to the new Kendrick album?
The whole time. Just a live reaction with no noise.
Just 3 white guys being like,
I think I get it.
Whoa.
Yeah, he says it more than my dad.
"Did you like it? The new album?"
Yeah, I like it. I think I like. I just got tickets to go see him, and I think it'll be very fun live. I think it's like a lot of songs. None of them I will save and listen to, but they're all very fun songs that'll be very fun to dance to, and I'm sure I'll hear them out in the world too, and I'll like that because they're very fun to
Do you
dance
think Kendrick is on your Spotify Wrapped?
to. Do I think? Well, I know for a fact he's not.
I am so curious. I have a feeling that you and most of the women I follow have very similar Spotify Wraps.
I don't think so.
You listen.
I don't have like Ethel Cain or Chapel Roan.
I was gonna guess Chapel
I don't know
Roan.
who Ethel-
Mitski or
Charlie XCX.
no Charlie X. No, never got into Charlie.
Let me see. Let me guess some more. What type of music? Alternative or no? No.
Well, what is even alternative?
I think
like
alternative is
indie
way too vague. That's true. That's true, man. What even is alternative?
What is alternative?
These days?
You know.
What? Just something that's not Dua Lipa, something that's not Taylor Swift. Yeah, I'm alternative then.
Just the worst. Just the worst guy.
You're just the guy at the coffee shop. You're just trying to be like, hey, who is this? Is like alternative stuff, right? And it's like,
I guess.
alternative. I guess.
Yeah, if that's what we're considering.
That's where I like to get coffee. By the way, is somewhere where I feel uncomfortable the entire time.
Yeah.
I like coffee just enough where I want to go to a place where the little Twinkie, the barista needs to look like Sean Gardini,
Yeah.
and he needs to be mean to me about ordering a really normal drink.
I was gonna say, you got to be afraid to use. You got to be like very
Vague.
conscious of.
Yes.
Hey, can I? Excuse
Hey.
me.
Can I? Well, you can say I.
Well, yeah, but you have to be. You got to be scared. Even
Hello,
that.
person.
Hello there.
May I please?
Hello there. The angel from my nightmare.
What is that?
The shadow in the background of the
Is it
morgue.
Blink?
Blink.
The unsuspecting victim.
I actually don't know that.
It's
I
really
Of darkness
good.
in
I've never
the
heard this
valley,
song,
we
I've
can
just-
live like Jack and Lily if you want. It's a I miss
How
you.
are you?
Yeah. How are you?
Is it not how
I swear.
We're just
That's so
an
funny.
even nicer Blink 182.
How are you?
How are you? I'm curious about your day.
I hope
what
that you
brought
are.
brought joy this afternoon?
What was your Pecan Valley?
Sorry that barista was mean to you.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
wanna-
a good coffee shop. I don't like consuming coffee. I don't like places. I went to one place with.
you brought on the wrong freaking guest.
Yeah.
Oh,
idiot.
I gotta fucking tell you. We went to Ariel and I went to a coffee shop on the east side.
Who?
Such a solid bit.
We went to a
Such a good bit.
we went to a coffee shop and it was like it had like mason jars that they filled. They give
Yeah.
and then you'd have to give them back. And I'm like, well, this place already makes me mad.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I can't believe they would give a fuck about the environment.
Yeah, let me
like
litter afterwards. I saw a guy on when I was driving in, a guy right in front of me. We were like stopped in traffic, and he dropped a bag of food out like a fast food bag just out of his car, and it infuriated me.
Okay, well,
Infuriated?
infuriated.
Infuriated.
You
You've
and
got
these,
to, but you also have got to pick a side. You can't be mad at mason jar coffee shops and get mad at littering.
Yep.
It's,
I don't
it's
like-
the same problem.
I
that
don't
you
like
don't have
the
a side on.
balls. I don't like the goal to just go. I'm just gonna in bumper to bumper traffic just like extend the arm out and
That-
drop it. That feels disrespectful to everybody.
That is a crazy move. I'm just kind of psychoanalyzing this because I know you. It seems less about the littering and more about who the fuck does that guy think
that's
he is?
exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
This
This
is
guy
pretty,
thinks he's.
pretty running theme for Josh.
Yeah, I don't like.
He takes a lot
don't
of things
like men?
personally.
I take
You
a lot
don't
of
like strong men that take the world by the freaking balls.
the fucking cojones.
Well, I'm not here on the show to brag or anything, but I once dated one of my baristas.
You dated one of your baristas?
Yes.
I have too.
The same one?
It might be with our track record. It might be.
We had one girl we went on the same date with.
The
We
same
don't have
date
a
with.
track record.
That's
Not the
what
same
I mean.
date.
That would have been funny. She did the movie theater thing where she was going back and forth, like switching seats.
It was a
in
really
between.
uncomfortable way to ask Lucas to be on his show that weekend. But no, Lucas and I went on a date with the same girl at different times around the same time period when I first moved here.
Are you guys still in communication with the lady?
No,
The
it was
lady?
just one date for me, and Matt has sex with her regularly.
No, I haven't talked to her in a while actually. But
Talked to her a while. You talked about her like 2 weeks ago.
no, it wasn't. That was a couple months ago. I know.
3 weeks ago.
I know what you're. I know what you're
It was when we
thinking
saw
about.
Fat Boy Slim. You said I had sex with her today,
No, I did not.
which was
say, I
Halloween.
did not say
Halloween 4 weeks ago.
that. I don't think that's true.
That is exactly.
think it
Don't
was way
set up a
before that.
timeline because we don't need people not listening anymore. Somebody's gonna get. There was a phase when we started the first podcast. We would get a listener and she would start be like, "This is a great podcast," blah blah blah, and then out of nowhere they'd stop commenting, and then I'd put it together.
It would be.
Matt, stop talking.
There were a couple times where like a girl who I was dating or hooking up with or whatever would like our podcast and come to our live
Yeah.
shows and stuff.
Yep.
And then would stop listening
Yeah.
once they got a boyfriend.
You're using your influence. for
No,
pussy.
no.
Are we gonna let this stand?
God damn it! We have to stop having guests on here accusing us of shit like this. Spencer last time was like, "Are you worried about when the articles come out about your conduct?" And I was like, "I haven't done anything." He's like, "Yeah, but like when the New York Times write about it, actually like by the end of the bit, I was like, cut it the fuck out."
I take pride in.
Wait, where was this barista from? What coffee shop?
It was called Greater Goods, but now it's called Pershing East.
Oh, Pershing. I've been there before. I've had coffee there.
Actually, let's cut out the names.
Okay. We're that's on
Bleep
him.
it out.
We probably are not.
We're
gonna
not
do
gonna
that.
do that.
I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be really mad.
I'm gonna make a clip out of it.
How did
It's gonna get 5 views.
Yeah, we're
the
gonna
most
tag
uninteresting
Pershing.
clip.
Yeah.
That would be fun. That would be fun to post the lead up to right before a good bit. Just
Yeah.
just get no traction whatsoever.
Dude, I was at the coffee shop and then this barista. That's the entire
Yeah, that's
clip.
the whole clip. It's
Yeah.
a 7-second clip, but
But-
the algorithm sucks. I don't know why it won't push this out.
There's one time with her where we were out and it was during the day and I had a coffee cup and I was done with the coffee cup and I put it on the ground because there wasn't trash cans around.
Oh, she hated that.
She hated. Well, I did it behind her back, and then she like looked back and saw me do it. She was like, "What are you doing?"
Which is almost worse too, because you were like, "Oh, I'm just trying to hide the fact that I'm littering."
It was an admittance of guilt
Well,
before you even.
it's not guilt. It's that I knew she would be upset about it.
right. You were just hoping she's
Yeah.
a woman. She won't notice anything happening.
Okay, well, you're putting words.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
am.
said women are
Well,
stupid,
No, but
like you were
said,
saying.
like you thought if I drop back a couple steps and then all of a sudden I don't have a cup, she won't put 2 and 2 together.
I didn't think she was thinking about the cup.
Yeah,
She was probably talking
Well, you
about
didn't think a
the-
woman
I'm not
would be
thinking
thinking.
about
pay
your water
gap.
bottle that you're holding.
But yeah, but you wouldn't. You would just assume that a woman wouldn't be thinking.
I know these ladies are thinking about the pay gap when really they need to focus on their thigh gap. Am I right, fellas? Work out a little bit, huh?
You tell 'em.
Show a little initiative.
I agree.
Smile more while you're at it too.
Maybe
you
if you're
fucking-
maybe if you're a barista, get a non-fat latte.
Give
You
me
know
a
what I
reason
mean?
to stick around. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Lucas wants
100%.
girls whose body looks like his.
Yes.
Lucas wants
but
to
with
feel.
big fake tits and a fat ass.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You like big fake tits. You don't strike me as a guy
Huge.
who's
Too
like-
big. Too
Lucas
big.
being like, yeah, I really liked her, but her tits weren't huge enough.
Yeah, I kind of do like small boobs.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Small boobs. For
Small
the
boob.
lame,
Hey, I
dude.
got
Again,
one mouth. Yeah.
Big boobs. Oh, I'm gonna fit both of those in my mouth.
I got one mouth.
How am I gonna fit both of those in my mouth?
It's kind of like a circle into the square situation.
Just imagining,
giant tits.
imagining trying to push 2 boobs together to put them both in.
Oh,
in your-
brother, I'm picturing it. Yeah, keep going.
2 big boobs in one mouth.
You guys have strong hip flexors.
Say
What
it
the
again.
fuck are you talking
He's got
about?
good posture.
Does he? I think Lucas is. got lanky, tall guy, bad posture. It's a good look.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You carry yourself in a very relaxed shoulder way with your sweaters. You don't have a sweater on, but you usually do.
Sometimes I have a sweater on, that's for sure.
How many sweaters do you have? Sweatshirts.
And be honest.
And be honest.
And be honest. We're not going to get anywhere with this podcast if you don't be honest
This
with
is
us.
kind of
Yeah.
a tough question because I was actually going through my closet this week getting rid of a bunch of stuff that was mental baggage that I didn't even realize I was holding. I had to give away a bunch of sweaters.
Wow. The sweaters had bad memories linked to them?
Bad memories. Bad.
You're like,
They mostly just didn't fit that great. But
You're like, this is
And that's
the
a bad
one-
memory.
This is the one I wore on that date with that girl that Matt.
Plowed out. Just destroyed.
This is the one when I got caught by that barista littering a different coffee place's cup on the ground.
Have you ever walked in on people having sexual relations, Lucas?
Be honest with us.
Be honest, too, yeah.
You have to be honest.
This is
with
the
us.
honesty portion.
let me think.
Yeah.
I walked in.
Hey, would you mind scooting further away from the microphone?
Yeah, can we actually get you on the wall over
Actually,
there?
if you don't mind getting out of here, that would be
That would be
great.
kinda
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
is he
no.
out of the camera? Yeah.
I found this new fact out about
Okay.
Legos the other day. Did you
Great.
guys know?
Have I walked in
Yeah.
on people having sex? Can I come back?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
come
you're
back.
allowed.
We actually
Yeah.
never wanted you to leave, but
I've been walked in on myself.
ooh,
Oh.
by whom?
One time was my high school friend.
Cool.
Well, not my friend when I was in high school. He is my friend who's in high school. Right now.
I was 26, but he was a sophomore.
But he was
like-
mature for his age, so he handled it well.
Some adults, they keep on TikTok. I like to keep up with the youth.
Yeah.
In
One-on-one.
person. Yeah, one-on-one.
One.
Volunteer your
on one.
services.
So that, and then I've also been walked in on by my dad.
My dad walked in on me one time too. I think that's like the only time I've ever been like fully walked in on.
Mm-hmm.
I had like bare ass in the air.
Whoa, you were inside?
Yeah. Inside, like the woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's
I was thinking that you were just astonished that he had sex inside. I was like, what?
you weren't having sex outdoors.
Sex inside didn't
He,
happen
like, learned-
until like college.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, I guess. This was actually post rehab.
Oh yeah, I forgot those choices.
Okay, well it's not always a choice. That's kind of a whole addiction. as a
You're
disease
right.
model.
You're
Yeah.
right. Someone else put that crack pipe in your hand. You're right.
It was somebody else who made me do those drugs and do those terrible things, okay? My brother's like, you're not the same guy. I'm like, it's not my fault.
Yeah. Get over it.
Get over it,
You
Evan.
can make a new kid.
Yeah, exactly.
I assume you killed a kid or something.
I killed a kid?
I don't know what you did.
I don't think I killed anybody.
Okay. That's
Did I?
Allegedly.
No. Allegedly, I didn't do anything.
Wait, so what'd your dad do when you walked in? When he walked in?
Well, as any
After he
good...
came.
as any good...
They call me, I'm sort of the sniper of
They call me I'm sort of the sniper.
one shot, one kill. You know
It's
what I
the
mean?
funniest sentence to stumble on.
I'm sort of the podcast
I'm like
sniper.
I'm like the quickest one here of the
Draw.
the things. when
I
have
don't
to
say much, but when I do, you hear it.
My dad, like any good dad, didn't realize what was going on for like it was realistically probably 3 seconds, but that feels like
You don't
a
think
long
he
time.
realized what was going on?
Well, you just open the door. You know how confidently you open a door and walk into a room when you don't think that there are 19-year-olds in there having intercourse? That's
Almost every time I walk into a room.
almost every single time, except for spring break. I'm sniping. But yeah, he
I
was
missed
in
that one. It
there,
went
and then
over
he
my head.
walked in, door fully open. He even let go of the door, I remember, and then he took probably 2 steps into the room, and then went, oh, and then walked out.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then
Did
we
you-
finished. Yeah, I
You
knew you were
finished?
gonna ask that.
You have to.
Yeah, you finish after that.
It's a pride thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's a
like
dominance
No,
thing.
it's like,
yeah.
I'll
what
show
am I
you,
gonna
Dad.
not?
Yeah.
You don't
Dad?
think- yeah,
No, Dad, get back in here.
No, get back
Yeah.
in here.
No, look at me.
I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how to please a woman, Dad.
You're just crying. Is this what you do to mom?
Oh,
Is
God.
this what you do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
I hate that visual.
What?
My parents are separated
What?
now.
Come here.
It just happened a year ago.
A year ago?
Yeah.
Why is that funny? You go, oh, that's recent?
That's so funny.
It is weird.
That's so funny to get, like, after you're already out of the house for a while.
I'm 30 years. I was 30 years old when I found out.
Well, that's how
Yeah.
you know they were just like really like, I can't. Like it's
well, at least one of them.
yeah, one of them.
One of them was pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who left who?
My mom left my dad.
Nice. That's cool. That's cool.
That's good for
She's
women.
getting railed by now.
Who was your blind house?
Cut it out.
Your blind housekeeper that was like a black guy?
No.
You had a blind housekeeper?
No. Okay.
Railing your mom?
No.
God
Fuck
damn, I
off.
only got 2 hands.
Oh yeah, one mouth.
These titties are too big. I only got 2 hands. No, that's Fats.
Fats.
Fats is he used to work with my mom at the Oklahoma State Tax Commission, and then he got glaucoma, and he started to go blind, so he couldn't work any longer. But he does love to do like housework and stay busy, so he like mows our lawn and like
And it
cleans
looks
up
awful.
our house.
A blind guy mowing your yard's crazy.
He mows most of our lawn,
And he trims some of the bushes.
he trims some of the bushes. He organizes stuff based on how hard or soft it is. He goes, this is a pile of sharp, cornered objects, and this is a pile of what I assume is linens and towels. And then he bangs my mom, probably. No, he doesn't, but he is very blind and very old. And he calls me and he just says black guy stuff.
That's always great.
Oh,
Black
dude,
wisdom is great.
What is black guy stuff?
It's really, I really should say it's.
Get the camera on.
It's,
Zoom tight in on Matt right here.
Can we call the segment
Well-
Matt describes black guy stuff?
Well, what he does, well, Fats has a thing where he'll call me and he'll go, like I said, that's what he says before everything that he ever says, which makes that statement correct. Because he says it before every sentence, which means eventually it becomes cyclical.
Well,
so
it sounds like it already is
he
cyclical because
does-
he's saying, like I said, which means he already said it one time before.
Yeah, but there's sometimes he will say, like I said and then he'll say something that to me is completely brand new news. So I'm just assuming he said it to somebody else, and he's just letting me know that I'm not getting special breaking news. He's going, I've said this before, but your mom really misses you. It'll be
that's
shit like
sweet.
that. It'll be
He's like, she
He'd be
told
like-
me after I got done.
Cut it the fuck out.
When they were, having sex. It's good. Yes.
Who's fucking you guys' mom? Huh?
My dad.
My dad.
Our dads.
You
Our
can't, you
dads.
can't prove that.
Yeah.
Dad.
You can't prove
I'll
that.
FaceTime
Call
him.
them now. You can't prove that.
Hello, Dad. Oh, you're busy? What? Having sex with mom. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
What's that? There's a lady trapped in the well. It's like Lassie. You know what I was thinking?
You're dying?
Why? Here, I had this thought.
I miss you, Dad.
I had this thought with Air Bud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is it that?
Are you having this thought now?
No,
or
I
did
had. I'm trying to articulate this with Air Bud. Okay. Okay.
It's like, are you making this sentence
So
up
like
as you say it?
Airbud is always like the save it's like the team is down 28-0. Let's get Airbud in.
Yep.
Now what if the other team just throws in a black lab?
Yeah.
That was your
That
that was your thought.
That was your thought. If you were gonna
better
go for
version of-
racism, if you were gonna go for
Pitbull.
racism, you go for pitbull.
Pitbull,
Yeah, you go, they
golden
throw in a
retriever,
Pitbull.
black. We're gonna cut that last segment
The
out.
black lab wouldn't be Airbud, he'd be Smoke Bud.
Hey, black people smoke weed. White people also smoke weed.
Who do you think smokes
True.
weed more? No, you explain to me why 13% of the population makes up
No.
50% of the weed smoke.
I actually, you know what's really funny? That stat that you're jokingly quoting, I'm so deep on like liberal TikTok lately that I watched a TikTok last night of them breaking down that statistic and why it's more or less incorrect. It was very interesting.
Is it because two options? Is it because of over policing in black neighborhoods, or is it because they just be doing that?
Well, this TikToker was also black, so it was a combination of both of those. But a lot of it was just like exonerations. So there's the percentage. This is not fun.
What's that word mean?
But it's like the amount of people that get arrested for that crime, like they make up whatever percentage of the population, but they commit a higher percentage of murders. But I think black people who are convicted of murder are exonerated at like 48% for the crimes that they committed. So then that lowers the statistic. This part's not fun.
Let's go talk about
what do I call again, guys? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't think that you would. I just wanted to bring up liberal TikTok. I didn't think you would ask specifics about it, which is my fault because we are having a conversation.
I was really hoping you weren't going to go past surface level.
I really thought I was going to bring a topic
My liberal
up.
TikTok is very different from your liberal TikTok. My liberal TikTok is girls with bangs with fat asses.
Now that
shaking
sounds,
that thing.
Now that
Yeah,
sounds
my
nice.
TikTok
Out
is
of
just
rhythm.
Derrick Henry highlights.
That's cool. That's not.
Yeah.
That's
Was that a Mark Twain character? Who's Derrick Henry?
well.
I'm going to avoid the joke. He's a football player.
He's not black, is
Derrick Henry is a black football player.
He's an insane.
He's a good football player.
You hear you don't conceptualize it, but he's like 6'4" and like 270. That's crazy.
It's like yeah, but it depends
It's
how
like
you're built.
muscle too, though.
A year ago, I was 6'4" and 260.
Yeah, and Derrick Henry looks
Significantly different.
is significantly. You ever see like those jacked guys when you're watching them at a park?
What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Just firing off another shot. And
Speaking of jacked, what's going on with your all's necks?
My girl took some creative liberties. My lady did
Why
that.
do I have
Ariel
gills?
did this.
Wait,
Ariel did
no,
this.
but wait.
Oh,
Why,
I
why
won't
do
say
I?
any more
I
then.
do have gills though.
Those are fat rolls.
They look like I don't have fat. I don't have a fat neck. Do I?
No. Let's move on.
Should we remove one of the lines? Which ones do you want removed? I can tell her to
I think
remove
all
them.
three of them probably need to be gone. I look like I breathe underwater.
I never noticed it.
I never noticed it until right now. Thanks for pointing that out.
Your neck, Josh, looks very
Like I look like-
sturdy.
Yeah, yeah.
You have a sturdy neck, though. I'd say.
No, I don't think so.
You think you have a flimsy neck?
I think that I kind of am disappointed with my physical appearance in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah, Josh. Really? How do you feel about your body? Is Josh
I'm
really?
so sorry. That's the saddest sentence
Josh
I've ever
is
heard.
No,
I've
it's
known-
okay.
The whole way I look, my person, I'm very
Yeah.
disappointed.
Well, I
in.
can't grow a
He
beard.
is.
I have red hair.
You have a beard.
It's not good.
No, you
It's
don't wanna
not
see
good. It
come
comes
all the way.
Amish. I have a curly hair that I can't really do much with. If I wear a hat, I look like I just planted a bomb and I'm trying to walk away.
The hat
I-
thing is all confidence.
It's-
I was never a hat guy, and then I just started wearing them, and people got used to them. And
Why
now
do
I'm
you wear
guy.
a hat? Because you have such nice hair.
Yeah, and also this guy Damien keeps commenting, take the
I know,
hat
he
off,
wants
Matt.
me
You're
to take
losing
my
our
hat off.
fucking.
Yeah, I
It's
agree
just
with Damien.
laziness.
Take the hat off, but your hair, I assume, looks great no
Also, leave a
matter what you
comment.
do to it.
No, like once I have hat hair. Well, it's a lot
You know
of
what
it's
I
just
like?
laziness.
I like when you put your hair back. This is a thing that I have with movie actors too. I like, and this is I like when guys have their hair back and then one strand falls in front, and I go, "You're a working man, aren't you?
that does happen sometimes.
You're getting
with my
fucking
hair.
messy, aren't you? You're getting
Yeah,
dirty."
The Superman curl comes down.
Yeah, you go, God damn, you're putting in work. I
I've
can't
never
do
seen,
that.
I've never seen Lucas in a hat.
No, I don't look good in hats either. I don't like wearing them. But also, why would you cover up what God gave you?
You do have a beautiful head of hair.
Thank you so much. If I lose it, I lose everything.
You think
I didn't want to
so?
say it. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of all I have going for me.
Yeah.
That's sort of how I feel about my mustache. I feel like I would be such a different person without it, and I would lose a lot of what I've got.
I don't think I don't really
so. I think
no,
you're a
I-
very handsome, tall man who's funny and has a. I think you got a lot going for you, Matt.
You're saying it in a mean way, but that was like the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me on this podcast.
Yeah, and I mean it 100%.
Yeah, and I genuinely believe it. Yeah, like I don't even think that there's anything wrong with what you said.
I think you're a shoo-in for success. And
Thanks.
Josh, hang on as much as you can.
Oh boy, am I!
Josh, you just wait and cash in that check.
We all need someone we can grasp onto.
Yep. We're gonna go to the
And
moon,
you got
boys.
Liz Splat, luckily. So
I
you'll be
know
good.
she's
Yeah.
going to the moon, and I'm just holding on for the ride.
You know, and then maybe one day we can link up somewhere. Me and you. Start our own podcast, huh?
Yeah,
And it's called The B Team.
the B-sides.
The B side. The Black Labradors. If you the callback didn't work either. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. This has been a good podcast, I think. Thank you guys so much for checking out Friendly Fire.
Cut it out. Are we done? No, we're not done. I thought you were actually done.
no,
I was like,
no,
Jesus
no,
Christ.
no.
Are we done? I was just
Sound
having
bite
fun
quick.
here.
Yeah, we just started having a good time.
Just ending the podcast whenever I bomb is gonna be a new bit. And then eventually that will bomb.
Look at
Should we end it again? Or?
you a nut milk guy. You got a nut.
No, this is whole milk. I'm a whole milk guy.
Fuck yeah, okay,
through
good. Oh,
shit, we
and
almost
through.
Shit, that was good. I'm good. I'm glad to know that.
I'm gassy all the time.
But that's okay.
You're gone.
That's okay.
That's a risk of being like a man and drinking whole milk and like
Yeah.
red meat is that your insides never feel that great and
No.
you're like kind of gassy
No.
and like your shits are never all that amazing.
No, and I have acid reflux.
Yeah, you're just
I
kind of
take omeprazole for it.
yeah, me too. Omeprazole,
Ozempic.
Ozempic. Yeah.
Ozempic.
If you took Ozempic, you would disappear.
Yeah.
You would look like Matthew
God, I'd be so
McConaughey in
skinny.
Dallas Buyers Club. You would look like
If
you
I
have
was that
AIDS.
skinny, I would finally love myself.
You and Josh need to start Ozempic maybe, because Josh is also. not
I would
happy.
lose my ass.
Yeah, you would lose.
Yeah,
your
you do
ass.
have a fat. He has a.
He
fat
does.
fucking
Have you
ass.
seen it?
Yeah, I don't gain
It's
weight. I mean,
crazy.
my weight holds in my nipples and my ass.
And your nipples.
He
I
does
took
have puffy
steroids when I was
nipples.
14. I thought I was gonna get jacked. I got.
Why
weird-
did you take it when you were 14? How'd
I
you
wanted
get
to get jacked.
steroids when you were 14?
I bought Pink Magic from my friend who got it from another guy who got it at a gym.
And did you like injected it?
No, it was like a pill. It was like a
You can take pills?
yeah.
Can you boof steroids?
Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's why I'm not huge right now.
Yeah.
The key,
I was trying to do-
yeah, the key to it not going to your nipples is putting it up your ass.
Directly in my ass.
Yeah,
My
fuck.
butthole gets abs. Just fucking.
Your butthole. gets
Each
up.
cheek.
just as straight as possible.
My
You
ass
can
just turns into a cheese shredder.
What?
Yeah.
This podcast has been chaos. Man. I
What
like
are
it.
those things called? Cheese graters.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
That's what you
Cheese-
said.
I said
shredder.
grater.
He said shredder.
Shredder.
I hardly know her.
What is that a thing?
That's his.
Did you
thing.
guys
I
start
told you
that?
I'm a sniper.
Because I've heard that in the wild. Did you guys start that on this podcast?
Yeah, that's
The-
actually
We
Josh-
invented it.
That's
Wow.
actually Josh's thing. If you say a word that ends in ER, you just go.
I also
know her."
coined. Well, have you ever heard when somebody says something that's kind of like sexual, and then
yeah,
I go,
and then
"That's
you
what
go,
she
"That's
said."
what she
and
said.
then I did that
Yeah.
in 2006 for
Yeah,
the first time.
I might have been 7.
7, yeah,
it was
7.
definitely after Katrina.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the baseline. It was for sure after we went on that mission.
Yeah. It was after we went to fuck what's Doctors
Tijuana.
Without Borders. We sometimes serve.
Coney 2012.
Okay, I actually, you know what's funny is my buddy.
I voted for him.
My
That's funny.
my buddy Kyle. I voted for him. My when that was all going down, my buddy Kyle Branson, who actually came to my show in Houston this week, who I haven't seen since like high
What?
school.
Shout out Kyle.
Still a friend.
I might have not seen him since he sold me a bunch of Stop Coney tank tops that I then sold for a higher price to other people.
Wow.
You guys had a flipping market on the
Yeah, we were flipping. It was all activism with a steep profit,
yeah.
and we love that.
Yeah,
Well, that's what
I remember like pulling up.
To,
I remember like pulling up to Sonic's next to like the high school and like selling tank tops to kids out of the trunk of my car.
How much would you get for a top?
I mean, I don't remember now, but I remember the profit was just enough to make it worth it.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it
What?
was kind of foreshadowing in a way, honestly.
How many shirts did you have?
I had like a box of them. They were like tank tops that didn't fit me and my boyish body. I remember trying to wear one out and somebody made fun of me.
Yeah, tank tops is a bold thing. I've tried to do tank tops and my arms are too small.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
It's okay. You're
Oh. Okay.
I watched Wicked.
Go on.
Yeah,
I
how was
wanted
it?
it was awful.
You wanted to kill yourself the whole time.
It was.
You went with your
It was a
lady?
musical. I had no idea.
You went to see Wicked and you didn't know it was a musical?
I knew it was
What?
on. I didn't know.
You were about to say you knew it was on Broadway.
I knew it was on Broadway, and then I guess I never thought about it because nothing on Broadway is good.
That's
I
not
hate
true.
musicals.
I also hate musicals.
Everybody tried to sell me on Hamilton, and I watched it, and I was like, not a fan.
Yeah.
What are we rapping about politics?
Yeah.
Kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I want to hear that, I'll listen to Tom McDonald.
Tom Hanks.
Tom, yeah, is that what his name? You know who
I
that
think
is?
so. The
Anyways.
white rapper.
The white conscious rapper.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Ugh.
the best. Just like,
Yeah.
they got my brain in a jail cell, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They got my
Yeah.
brain in a jail cell.
That's
That's what I just said.
he did it way better. Wow.
I got my brain in a jail cell. My life's a living hell.
White man.
I'm gonna speak for the oppressed.
I don't
Got
have
something off my chest. I got 3 shits in my ass, and I'm gonna let them rest. Gonna
I
poop
done-
bigger later.
I done came 3 times. I'm depressed.
Depressed. Give me the monster voice. I'm gonna do it.
No, don't give him the monster voice.
I
He
wanna
doesn't
do
Once
it
we
have
go
it.
monster voice, we can't go back to
I
normal
think Lucas
pod.
only has monster voice, by the way.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been down the monster voice path, and it's very fun, but there's nowhere else you can go from it.
Once you start.
Yeah,
true.
because then you're back, and now it's just your normal
I
It's
know,
way
and I
less
sound,
lesbian voice.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's my freaking reality.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
I live with
Lucas.
this voice every day. Sorry, we can't all be cool and have sex with the girls that we both go on dates with. Sorry. No, it's fine. No, you got
Did
one.
you try to kiss her at least?
No, do you want the...
Yeah, I want the
I
story.
actually want. I don't think you've told me like the full story.
Matt's gonna get
There's
mad
not
and
really a
text her. You fucking dumb bitch.
There's not really a...
no, tell the story.
What do you mean? We have 3 cameras already.
I want to get it on worse cam. I want to get worse
No,
footage.
I want a bad angle. Yeah. I want to hear the story.
We went to Sea Boys.
You went to see boys?
Sea Boys.
That's your
really
first
funny.
mistake. You took her around other boys immediately.
No, that's really funny. Matt or Josh, I don't remember. Went to Sea Boys, the place where they do live music.
Okay,
Great spot.
great.
I'll take your word.
And
So you immediately took the date to a place where you guys wouldn't be able to communicate well.
yes.
All right, cool.
And then we were sitting in a booth where you have to like turn to look at the music. So I was sitting on this side, so I had to like anytime I wanted to say something, I had to turn around. So it was like kind of like a whole thing to say something. And then like, you know, if you don't say something good, then you're like, oh, I'm not going to turn around for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But it just there wasn't really any kind of connection.
I wonder why.
Kind of. Are you saying it's my fault?
No, I think it's a good idea to take a lady to see live music and face the.
Yeah. I took her to a loud place where I faced the opposite direction of her.
She's like,
and
I
then
go on a date with an autistic
and then
guy.
I didn't feel the connection.
No, you're right.
He
Let's
had
do what.
headphones on.
Let's do what
too
Matt
loud.
does and take her to her bar and get her as drunk as possible.
No, I'll have her on next week if we need to refute these claims.
That one got
You're
me
a-
good.
you're a
I love this.
motherfucker.
I love this
Never.
ongoing bit. To try
No.
to just frame.
No, I hate it.
Yeah, I know why you would. I get why you would hate it. It's so funny
It's
though.
awful.
It is funny.
All right, I'm sorry.
No,
That's
it's
okay.
funny.
So, what?
No, keep going. I want to know. Like, so how does it end then? How does the night
It
end?
just ends with
The band finishes up.
Yeah, it was like I was about 30 minutes in. I was like, I'm not really. I'm ready to not do this. So, but I stayed for an hour total, about an hour 10, and then
What type of music?
it was like funk music.
Cool.
It's like
And then you
fun
guys
music.
just left, and you're
Then
like,
we just
oh,
left.
it's good.
I think we maybe hugged. I don't know. I think that
Side
was it.
hug, probably.
Probably.
Did you pat her back a little?
Yeah. Did you give her like a?
Be
It was like a
honest.
good. You're
Yeah,
like,
like,
all right,
yeah.
see ya. That was a good time, kind of thing.
And then you kind
No,
of left
no,
it. You kind of left it hanging just to see if like she embraced your touch.
you like patted, but then you kind of went down her
Yeah,
arm.
and then you noticed you tried to see if she got goosebumps, and she didn't.
And you felt her kind of like, and then you were like, well, that's the end of it.
No, I think it was just a quick hug, and then we both left, and neither one of us texted the other one again.
Yeah.
And then I saw Matt the next day, and I was like, dude, we fucked the same chick.
Matt, if you're here, who's fucking that girl I went on a date? Just wrote.
Wait, how did you even find out that I had hung out with her?
She brought it up.
Oh,
She
okay.
texted you to let you know.
No, she brought it up.
That'd be
It was
so
on the date. She said something about she went out with another comedian.
Oh, so this is
Gotcha.
after Matt.
And Matt had just moved into town, and I was like, oh, that motherfucker.
It was like right when I got here.
Mm-hmm.
But
what was
this
her-
is already more of a thing than it actually was. It's just
Well,
a very
what was her
funny
full?
thing.
What was
It
her
is
full name? What was her
hilarious.
full name?
No, we're not.
I don't.
doing
And what
that.
address?
I do not remember her name.
You don't remember even her 1st
You're just
name?
trying to say that to save face now.
You went on.
You know her
one
first name.
Bad date where you guys didn't talk.
I
It's
know
pretty reasonable.
the name of every girl I've ever went on a date with.
Well, yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
have
I have
six
six.
names. Yeah.
I know 6
There's
names.
6 people's names. Yeah, it was funny. It's very funny. It's
Yeah.
not a big thing, but
No,
I
it's
am
not a big
enjoy-
thing at
It's
all.
like not even,
And neither of one of us hold resentment or anything.
no,
And especially not you.
no,
especially not
at
Lucas.
all. You ever taken a girl for live music since then, or did you learn your fucking lesson? You think?
No, I've done it since, and I've always had very bad success at Seaboard. It's not a.
It's kind of like, now that you're sitting here thinking about it, right? A bad place for a first date, no?
I think it's kind of a fun thing to go to a thing.
No, but you got to
But
do.
You don't know,
Josh.
Josh doesn't know shit.
No, this is what you do.
About dating. Oh, this is what you do. You find the love of your life and marry her.
Yeah.
Now here's
This is what you do. You date a girl that can't draw a neck.
Hey, she's a talent. Okay, she's a generational talent.
this is a good first date. Our first date, we went on a hike because she lived in Denver.
Never mind.
No.
Hike is horrible.
Oh,
How is hike horrible?
Because
I
what
got
if
her
you
where
realize-
she couldn't skate.
yeah, you want a date where you know if it goes bad, you can like leave at any moment. With a
Yeah.
hike,
A hike?
you're committed to this.
Imagine,
however long.
Imagine you're a mile above sea level on a hike, and she says some crazy shit. And
Now
then
you gotta
have
talk to her.
You have to talk to her for another 20 minutes while you descend down to sea level. to the
Another
parking
90
lot.
minutes.
I would do that either way.
What do you mean?
What?
If I got a lady to go on a date with me, I'm gonna
Okay, first
try
date.
to figure
First
everything. I'm
date.
gonna
You're a mile into the trek. You're
I'm
in the
gonna
woods.
try to.
Were you wearing
guys are
goggles
eating-
in the
no,
sun?
you guys are eating
have The
granola.
whites.
I'm just Irish.
Wow.
What if? What
Is that
if?
like?
I just kind of look like this.
Yeah. It's tough, honestly.
The overhead lighting does me no favors.
I just realized the color difference. You have like. It's
I've
all
never
white
noticed that
right
until
here.
right now.
And then it's all red.
I
Well,
see.
now I don't know if I have noticed it, but I'll look for sure.
Have you been going to the? It does kind of look like you've been going to the tanning bed. You know those little skinny, the little.
I'm a little
like-
flush right now in the face. I'm getting a little
Yeah, it
horned
might be
up.
because you're flush.
I'm flushed.
Yeah.
I'm a little flushed. I'm flushed.
Flush.
I'm flushed. I'm flushed up.
All right, this is.
That's what I'm gonna say
crazy.
instead of being flucked up. What the fuck going on?
He doesn't know how to talk.
What?
For
Fluck-
somebody
no.
Wait,
who's
first
in-
off, do you say flucked up?
Yeah, I go, what the fuck going on? I always say it. I say it.
What the fuck going on?
I go, what the fuck going on? That's what I say when I
That's
walk
back on
home.
You've
board.
never seen
I'm
him
back
start
on
all
board.
of his sets.
No.
I go out. I go to.
goes
I go
out,
out
he goes,
at
"Do
Creek in
not
the
watch."
He
Cage.
goes, "Hello, what the fuck going on?"
I go. What's up, Chicago? What the fuck going on?
No matter where, what city you're in.
unless I'm in Chicago, and then I don't do that.
Yeah.
Boise,
Hey,
what the fuck going on?
Boise, what the fuck going on? Let me tell you something, man. The problem with white bitches, man, they only
I
take
knew he
half
was
the
gonna
dick.
start this. I knew he was gonna start the white bitches thing.
I one time followed. I was on a show, and it was here at Black Rabbit, and I followed. It was like Jolly, Cam, and then I went up, and then I thought it was going to be funny. I went up there, and I went, Man, the problem with white bitches, they only take half the dick, thinking it's going to destroy. It bombs so hard. And then I tried to recover and I went, no, I'm just kidding. Hello, everybody. And then everybody's like, what the fuck, dude? What was that first part? And then I had to be like, anyways, I'm dating like a Greek girl. It was the worst bomb I think I've ever experienced.
Acting black is a way to address the black comics before you. I don't know how that didn't go well for you.
Yeah,
I don't know
and
how
you're
that bombed. That was crazy.
and you're doing like this cool caricature of a black guy.
Yeah.
It sounded good.
You were doing a totally normal thing.
well,
we actually need to. We probably need to though. Yeah.
We can go like another 5.
Okay, let's go another 5.
Let's go another 5. Let's let the viewers know we got 5 minutes of heat coming in.
You guys thought Josh
Unstoppable
acting
heat
black
coming right
was the
now.
closer.
You guys thought,
Hell no.
wait till I break out my Blink 182
Wait
bit.
till I start acting Vietnamese. There you go.
Again. Did you ever hear about that? He was stealing valor.
That's how they
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
No, that's
Yo,
how
cut that,
no,
dude.
I grew up with Vietnamese people. I've never met a group
In
of
the
people. who-
Call one right now.
Brandon Nguyen. I'm calling him right now. Actually, you pronounce it Nguyen, but I always said it like that.
Brandon.
Look, I got, dude, I got Asian people on my phone.
I bet you it doesn't answer.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you
call
got the
him.
Chinese
He's at work.
spies that are watching us.
He's working at the sushi place that he
Why don't you
owns.
call him and say those words you just
Brandon
said
Nguyen, that's
into
him.
the microphone?
You can't just show a name.
Brandon Nguyen. Okay, fine, whatever.
Call
You
him.
guys-
FaceTime him. No,
dude.
I want to see his face.
Yep.
No.
In time.
Yep.
You guys are. How about this? Got him. I got him. I got you two. Fucking absolute idiots. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Got
Can you send me that
idiots.
later?
And you thought I was. You thought
Why
I
is
was
that your
being
phone
racist.
background?
It's just easy, readily available.
Can I tell the story of when my father walked in on me?
Having sex.
Having sex?
Yeah,
It was kind of
please.
rude you all didn't ask for the story because I asked.
Yeah, I'm insanely self-centered. Continue.
Also, well, no, I don't think that falls on us. I think if I go, hey, have you ever been walked in on having sex? And you said yes.
It's kind of bad podcasting to just be like, yes.
No,
And
I
then
said,
go
I
tell-
said
you
yes.
tell the story.
I said yes, my father, and then Matt said, "Oh, my father did too." And then I said, "Oh, what happened?"
I actually am siding with Lucas now on this part. Fuck.
Let's not rewind the footage because that does sound.
We
like
got
something-
game
That
tape.
does sound like something that I would.
We're gonna go over notes.
All right.
You want before we will get to that story. I want to say, I was listening. Spencer did a good joke on the last podcast. I was listening. I was trying to look for a clip, and Spencer Cavins was on and called Matt gay in a funny way, and it just crushes. And then it calms down. The room calms down. Instead of rolling with that momentum, I went, yeah, I took a class about William Blake in college. It just completely it was the funniest stop of momentum. Like, just everybody's laughing. I went, yeah, I took a William Blake class in college. Like, why am I a podcaster?
Yeah, I just saw Wicked.
All right, talk about your dad fucking seeing your butt.
This was in college, and I was home for the summer, and there's a girl.
Name her?
What?
What's her name? What was her name?
I don't want to
Let
say
him
her
tell
name.
the fucking story.
Well, I want to know who I'm
We're not
thinking about.
naming.
Tell the story.
I want to know who to picture.
I want to be able to imagine it.
She was white.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
sick. Yeah.
And
I like that.
we were. It was in the middle of the day, and we were in my living room on the couch. Well, my parents' home on the living room on the couch, and I didn't hear the garage door open. I had her boobs were out. My shirt was off, and we were kissing.
Whoa.
So you weren't penetrating yet.
No.
Okay, I was just trying to paint the scene.
It's
But
still
that's
sex.
still a lot. Yeah,
not-
no. I was just trying to figure out
You don't
what
have
level.
to do penetration for it to be considered sex.
I was just trying to figure out
I've
what
tried to
base
tell
you
this
guys
to him
were on.
before.
Okay. God damn it, dude. Just go.
Let Josh have his number of 6. Okay,
Okay.
it's important.
100.
Okay.
600.
So your
So your boobs
you guys
are- you're sucking on some
So your
tits.
boobs are out.
So
So
you're
I'm
sucking-
touching boobs. Pretty
Oh,
cool.
No, that's pretty cool.
Very cool to touch boobs.
Let's
and then
go.
I didn't hear the garage door open. My dad walked in, and he went, oh, and then he just turned around and faced the corner. And then we didn't say anything. Started like trying to like put our stuff on. We started trying to put our clothes back on, and then is like he was standing there for 60 seconds facing the other way, and then he goes, I'm gonna go out into the yard. And then we put our clothes back on. I take her home. We don't finish because that's rude to do after your dad walks in.
That's some
But it's
beta shit
illegal
right there.
too in a car at that point. You can't do it in a car. That's illegal.
Yeah, whatever.
Right.
Tell that to my PO.
So then I took her home, and then I came back, and my dad was still doing yard
Your poop
work.
officer?
He was still in the yard doing yard work?
Yeah, and then I went out and talked to him, and he was like, hey, don't worry, I won't tell your mom.
Sweet. Sounds like you got a cool dad.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
And you went, I didn't know your cousin Jenny was over.
Do you think there's ever any
I was
part...
fucking my cousin the whole time.
You just got sniped. Fucking sniped, idiot.
That's why we call it friendly fire.
We used to call it air support.
Okay. Thank you for listening to Friendly Fire,
I would fly
everybody.
over and just bop, bop, bop. Guys, comment on the fucking podcast. We read all the comments. We love you. Thank you so much for listening.
Lucas McCrary.
Hot
Hot female comedian on Instagram.
Thank you
Go
so
watch
much.
The Absolute Show. It's
Absolute
actually
Show
genuinely
at-
amazing.
At Creek and Cave on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
At 8
remember,
p.m.
remember
He
what
took
used
our
to be
show.
there? Yeah, it used to be our, remember when we
Yeah.
used to plug our show at 8 p.m. at Creek in the Cave on Wednesdays? Well, now you can go watch this fucking loser do his
And you can see us
art.
every other Sunday.
every other Sunday, maybe, depending on if somebody, if like a puppeteer is in town, we don't get to do our show. So, but that'll be fun. So
Where
go
is your show
check
at?
that out. It's at
That's
the
at
Creek in the Cave.
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like twice. It's just like twice in a month sometimes.
You got to
and
get
that's
like
fine.
a weekly show there.
Yeah.
Like on
Like on Wednesday at
Wednesdays.
8 p.m.
Okay, bye everybody. We love
Bye.
you.
Thank you guys so much. Please
Bye,
leave a
everyone.
comment. I love you. Bye bye.